What for?
A test. She taught you to hunt, yes?
Yes, sir.
Then show me what you know.
What?
You suck.
After a long wait and a lot of anticipation, the 2023 PlayStation Showcase has come and gone. Now, overall, I felt like the showcase was a bit of a letdown. However, I don't see any point in putting yet another video about how garbage it was out into the universe. So instead, I'm going to briefly touch on the games that were shown that I would spend my money on. Let's get started. Let's get the obvious one out of the way. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Those who followed PlayStation Haven when it was just a website back in 2009, or anyone who has known me for more than 35 minutes knows how much of a Metal Gear fanatic I am. Just a few seconds into the trailer, I saw the Shagohod being transported in the far distance, and I completely lost my mind. Having a PS5 remake of Metal Gear Solid 3, which is my favorite game of all time, is amazing all on its own, but the trailer ended with the Metal Gear Master Collection, which includes Metal Gear, Metal Gear 2, and Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. This means I don't have to fire up my PS3 as often to play the classics. The Master Collection is titled Volume 1, so hopefully that means Peace Walker and Metal Gear Solid 4 will be coming down the line as well. Next up is Final Fantasy 16. Now this game drops in just a few weeks, and I'm a fan of the franchise, so I already have my Steelbook Edition pre-ordered and waiting. That being said, it was nice to see another glimpse at the game, as I pray that it lives up to my own expectations. The same goes for Street Fighter 6, which comes out next week, on my birthday no less. I was already going to pick this up anyway, so nothing new here. Another game I found interesting was The Plucky Squire. It caught my attention mainly because it's something I could let my youngest child play, because my game collection is definitely not kid friendly. It seems to have a really fun vibe and a look and gameplay features that are usually reserved for Nintendo games. And of course this will be out on the Switch as well. I really dig playing the game inside of a book's pages and then leaving the book to continue playing in the quote-unquote real world. I'll just have to wait until it drops later this year to see if it's any good. I love a good RPG, and Dragon's Dogma is definitely a favorite in my house, so seeing Dragon's Dogma 2 in action was a real treat. I'm not sure how far along the game is in development, but I did not expect to see so much so soon after it was first announced. Now, I honestly still haven't finished the first game, so I'll get right to that after I'm done with Final Fantasy 16. Alan Wake 2 is another one that got my attention. I didn't try the original game until the remaster was released, and I really enjoyed it. So far this looks really promising, especially in the graphics department, and it doesn't hurt that I'm a fan of Remedy games and horror. Now of course looking good and being good don't always go hand in hand, so I'll just have to play it and see, but for now, it's definitely on my list of games I'll be picking up. Now Spider-Man 2 goes without saying, so instead of padding this video with extra dialogue, let's just bask in its brilliance for a few seconds. And that's about it. Sure, there were other games that looked promising, but nothing that blew me away. Even worse is the fact that some of the promising games were shown in quick CG trailers that Sony could have saved for a tweet or an Instagram story post. But that's it for me. If any of the games shown in the PlayStation Showcase got your attention, drop them in the comments below, and I'll catch you on the next video.